Welcome back everybody, I am JustDaZack and today we are going to check out Realm of Ink again. This is an action roguelike, pretty much like Hades but Chinese, with a unique art style, skill-based, but also many ways to get upgrades, not just in between runs but also during runs, where we can go with some crazy builds. Full transparency, I did receive a free key, so please keep that in mind. Also, this is currently on the full version, my 4th run. I did exactly 3 runs so far, all with this character, even though I already unlocked quite a few. We're gonna go with the one I'm familiar with right now. And out of these 3 previous runs, I pretty much had 2 insanely strong runs going on, and one where I died very early on. So let's hope this is gonna be a better run, because I want to show you guys quite a bit. So this is a hub world. We can get some upgrades for between the runs, where we get fox blood, so to speak, which is the currency we get during runs. We can unlock new characters, we can upgrade and customize our pet. This is our pet Momo. Momo is amazing, and Momo is quite big right now because I just fed Momo. We can also practice our stats with the different characters and upgrades how much damage that does. We can talk to all these different characters, which are all kind of unique and cool and nicely drawn. And you can go to like a tea ceremony where she holds her feet into your face and says, this is tasty tea. Figure out yourself if I'm talking truth here or not. Let's talk to this one guy, because there's still a free dialogue, and then let's actually do a run. Good old Dr. Lam. Also, some of these dialogues are actually voiced as well, with very cool voice actors, but it kind of feels like randomized. I feel like so far 30% maybe of all the dialogues are voiced. I'll be honest, I would love if all of the dialogue would be voiced, because again, some of these voice actors, everyone really cares and does a good job, and some of those are straight up amazing. And I'm super sad that not all of these dialogues and all of these characters are voiced, because yeah, it really adds a lot. Dr. Lau. And my thanks. With it weakened, the innkeeper says its grip over the destinies has all but crumbled. That's good to hear. All my life, I've told myself the same thing. Now, you're blind, you're broke, you're cursed. Accept your lot and keep your head down. And for a long while, I believed it. But misery clings hardest to those too frightened to fight it. I never had the courage. Not until I watched you, dying, rising, pressing on again and again, as if fate itself could be defied.
I provide for those seeking insight into their destiny. The human path may be narrow, but allow me to unveil your fortunes by the way of the boundless heavens.
Can you tell now, guys, why I say the voice acting, if it is there, is amazing? Just imagine if all the dialogue would be voiced. Man, this is such a missed opportunity. And clearly this game is not being developed primarily in English, and you can kind of tell with some of the text where like just the formation and it just visually is not that polished. Also, it's kind of hard to follow the overall story, not gonna lie. I'm engaged, but I'm still not 100% sure what is going on. And partly I think it's intentional, but partly it is due to translation and also presentation, I think, if I'm completely honest. Speaking of that, still beautiful art, if you ask me. So we get to start with 3 cool upgrades already. Let's go and do this one first, because this influences our attacks. We could go with Glutton's Menace. During this game, each dish consumed increases light attack damage by 20%. Ooh, okay, dishes are... there's a shop character where we can spend money, get dishes that restore HP and gives us certain buffs for a couple of rooms. And this is permanent for the entire run. This is good. Also, I've never did a light attack run, funnily enough. I always went heavy attack so far. Time Compressor. Each enemy hit by the final strike of a light attack accelerates the cooldown of all of your Ankh relic skills by half a second. That's also pretty decent. And Rousing Drums. When a heavy attack hits an ink pad, it accelerates the ink pad's common skill cooldown by 20%. And grants the ink pad all damage bonus plus 10%. Stacks up to 10 times and lasts 5 seconds. Includes Boundless Sword Wave. The ink pad is Momo mainly, but there's also other ways to get ink pads. So that's also kind of cool. But let's try this, Glutton's Menace, yeah. So we want to eat a lot. Got to keep that in mind. To not spend money for items. Curious how this game calls it, what I usually do. But yeah, for food. This is our light attack. We have a heavy attack that we can also charge and deals a lot of damage actually and has a good range. That's actually, yeah, usually I try to just do lots of heavy attacks. But yeah, this is a curio, this is an item, and it's already of a slightly higher rarity. This is cool, Mirror of Clarity. So damage reduction plus 5%, nice, and the expose effect plus 10%. When an enemy deals damage to you, apply 5 stacks of expose to that enemy. I never went with expose. What is expose? When the enemy takes non-status effect damage, it consumes 1 stack of expose and multiplies that damage by 120%. Stacks infinitely and lasts 10 seconds. So when we just keep hitting it, so to speak, we get rid of 1 of these stacks. And the enemy with this item gets stacks when it hits us, and we deal more damage. That sounds good. I mean, it's also a free item. We pick this up, and we have our first ink, which influences our pet and our abilities and stats. Inks are pretty much like the keepsake of this game, a very important thing. So this is of the element Earth. Gives us plus maximum HP. Upon entering a room, gain shield equal to 1% of maximum HP. So currently we have 250 XP, so that already would be a little bit of shield. While you have a shield, light attacks and heavy attacks trigger Earth Split, dealing 36 bonus damage. So buffs our light attack as well. That's pretty good. While we have a shield. And we gain shield guaranteed every time we enter a room. Also, we gain like a special ability, a so-called ink skill, which is called Ground Rendering Mountainfall. Summon a Xuanggui array for 3 seconds. Array is essentially an area of effect. Each second it deals 19 points of ink relic damage to enemies inside. And as you can tell, a lot of these things are also highlighted in a color. And this is a thing which I definitely have to say before we actually do finally go into our run. When you first start this game, you need to get used to that. You need to read a lot because there's so many keywords, so many things that influence each other's, and it's kind of overwhelming to start off with. Not gonna lie, but if you get into it, and if you're crazy like me, it's great fun. Not gonna lie. Okay, let's do our first room. Let's do some fighting. We have a shield, that's good. So now I also do on a heavy attack. You can see we crumble the earth a little bit thanks to the ink. And we have this array skill, which deals just chunk damage. This really isn't much. Man, I still prefer heavy attacks on this character, but hey.
Stepping in my way.
We get another Earth skill. Interesting. Expose effect plus 10%. Well, we have ways to apply expose. Dealing damage to enemies carrying expose triggers Chong Nim Feathers, causing 36 bonus damage. And we get the ability Chong Ming's Golden Eyes. Summon the power of Chong Ming, dealing 49 ink relic skill damage to enemies and apply 3 stacks of expose. Ooh, I think we got a combo. Interesting. And as you can see, Momo also transformed, because depending on the different elements of the skills we have, Momo also gets different abilities, different attacks, different stats. This game goes crazy. So Rock You Momo, he has a passive effect, gains 1 stack of vibration with each basic attack, consumes 4 stacks to perform an enhanced basic attack, dealing 34 damage to a larger area of enemies. That doesn't sound that impressive, but you have 1 common ability, gaining 5 stacks of vibration, the pet's basic attack damage plus 10%, lasting for 5 seconds. While the effects last, each time the player uses an ink relic skill, the pet immediately performs 1 enhanced basic skill with no recovery. Oh, that's good. So every time you use a skill, he gets this stronger attack. And he doesn't have a special skill yet, because we need to advance Momo by essentially advancing level up our Earth skills as well. Okay. Oh man, I'm interested to see how this one goes, because usually I so far had like 1.5 runs, and also my most successful ones, which were mostly based on crits. Well, the other one also, I had a primordial super rare relic that replaced my 2 normal relics that enhanced my heavy and light attack and applied the bonus from one to the other as well. It goes crazy. So we have 2 choices. First of a Curious Stun, which gives us an item and a small amount of silver, or an elixir, which is a permanent buff, which is also nice, and a large amount of silver. I am gonna go... Oh, wait a second. So I was very close to saying I want to go with the item, because items are always very good, but maybe elixir, because we want extra silver to buy all the food items, because we still have this thing, right? Which is a straight up 20% damage increase for every food item. Okay, I'm gonna play different. Let's go elixir. Usually I always go item, because items are just always cool, always interesting, always strong. So let's use our different skills.
Seeps into the bones.
Because so far, again, we already got a few buffs on light attacks, but not that impressive yet. Okay, elixir. We can go with this one. Permanently increases light attack damage by 6%. I think we're going to take this one. We could also choose permanently increase status effect damage by 8%, which does not count for expose, because expose, which we are able to apply, is a curse, I think. Permanently increase bonus damage by 5% and array damage plus 5% as well. Yeah, we're going to go with light attack damage. Let's go with that. Okay, next room. We can go for another relic and a small amount of silver, or greater treasure for a harder room. But usually, so far, I'll be honest, these harder rooms haven't been that hard. But I guess in comparison, that is what it counts. So you see a lot of damaging areas from enemies as well. Yeah, I'm really not dealing much damage. I'm used to different things. Ah, great. Took damage as well. But let's hope this changes soon. We cleared the room.
Really? That
Money.
was showing me your best.
Another relic, which is also of higher rarity, which increases item damage. And we increases the drop rate for epic and high. Ooh, I mean, this early on, this is very good. When curious deal damage, there's a 30% chance to deal 72 bonus damage. When passing a boss room, an additionally rare curry will drop. Sorry, we have to take this. This is so good. What is the ability? Summon the Killeen, striking 5 times. Each hit deals 29 ink relic damage. Killeen Shop can trigger effect regardless of damage type restrictions, and this damage chance to trigger curious effects is increased by 40%. So this actually wants us to have more items, but it also gives us more items and higher rarity items. Oh, dang it, this is so strong this early on, because this already buffs this item here. Okay, we kind of have a combo going on, but I think we have to change this. This gives us the ability for exposed damage, but I think we're gonna get rid of this then. So I'm gonna replace the right ink relic. So we have a rare one. Momo changed as well. Let's have a look at Momo. Crystal Momo. Ooh. When Ink's pet's basic attack strikes an enemy, 1 crystal randomly appears around the enemy, requiring charging for 2 seconds. Crystal lasts 2 seconds. Explodes when the duration ends, dealing 10 bonus damage. You can use a light attack or heavy attack to detonate the crystal early. Crystal Gale, that's your common ability. The pet raises its antlers to unleash a Crystal Gale, dealing 42 AoE damage. When the Gale hits an enemy, it summons 1 crystal around them. If you touch the Gale, it also generates 1 crystal around you. Interesting. And we still have this ink now lying around, but we can decompose this to get ink crystals, which we can spend before boss rooms as well. Well, first off, let's get another elixir. Increases the drop rate of epic or higher curious by 3%. Also a silver coin bonus plus 3%. This early on, I think we want this. We could also increase our pet's damage by 10%. Or reduce the cooldown of ink relics by 5%. I'm going to take this. Let's get some rare stuff. So what can we choose here? Ink relic skill cooldown cap minus 10%. Heavy attack damage plus 12%. I'm not going to go heavy attack on this build. Ink relic skill damage plus 12%. What kind of abilities do we have? Here we have the array, which is not that impressive, I'll be honest. Summon the Killeen, striking 5 times, 29 ink damage. and this chance to trigger courier effects. I think in this case, let's go cooldown. So right now, cooldown is 11.2 seconds, so we can use this more often. Let's go courier stand. I now want items that have effects that we can trigger. Oh, this is also cooler. You can tell, even though I already have a few buffs on light attack, I still go with heavy. But of course we can also just vary it up. There we go, easy peasy.
The weaker they are, the more time they
Waste. Okay, we have, this is a rare one. Shield duration plus 15%. Every time you gain 10 shields, all effects that trigger when you are injured or dodge are activated. We don't have really effect that trigger when we are injured or dodge, but that has possibility. Ink pad command skill cooldown minus 20%, or bonus damage plus 12%, also decent, but we'll just go by rarity, I think. So far we have one way to gain shield, which is upon entering a room, gain shield equal to 1%. But this lasts indefinitely, right? But still, possibility. And this is our shop room, which means next room is going to be a boss. Let's talk to you. Golda, the Berks merchant. What brings you this way? I didn't know you'd be here, actually. We were just leaving. You don't have to go and get all high and mighty. Look, Grace is... She's not taking visitors today.
Shall I take a look?
Oh, that's the other character.
And see how much power lies with...
Oh, interesting. The voice was cut off there. But again, that's so good. Please, I want all of this dialogue to be, well, cooler. So we could upgrade our relics. The thing is, I'm still not 100% sure I want to keep this first Earth relic. So we could upgrade this for 15 ink stones, ink crystals. We have 17, but no, we could also replace it. But then again, we don't know what we get. That is what this is for. We'll just keep it. And let's see, we have 545 money, 4 items to choose from. Oh, shield gain plus 10%. When you dash, gain 5 points of shield. This effect does not stack and last 1 second. Oh no, this is pretty good because we have this now. Shield duration plus every time you gain 10 shields, all effects that trigger when you're in. Okay, we still don't have effects that, but this would make this easy to gain 10 shields. When light attacks, heavy attacks, ink relics skill deal damage, there's a 5% chance to trigger a slash, dealing 164 bonus damage. This chance is doubled against elite or boss enemies. That's also pretty good. Inkstones gain plus 15%, unlocks the ink, killing Qing Ming at every transfer station. I think right now we are in a transfer station. You may exchange inkstones for elixirs with it at any time. Interesting. Burning damage plus 10%. We don't have a burn build, so that's good. We can also still test our stuff. We can like here. I can talk to you. Okay, kiddos, payday, line on up. Alright, fortune, here's your card. 10, 20, 30, 50, 60. Exactly 60 cards for you. Well done. Next, prosperity. What we've got for you? 10, 30, 40, 50, 60 coins. Another 60. Take care of that now. Jeff Jade. Did they even notice you shorted each of them by 10? What's it to you? Maybe I'm helping them save for a rainy day.
Happy shopping! Like all my best customers, I do hope you come again.
Yeah, again, the voice acting is great. The dialogue gives these actual character. I love this. Could you please not attack this? Especially the voice actress for this character is my favorite so far, by the way. Let's see. Do we get a verse line? No. In the mood of some lotus soup? I've never had. You're familiar with the lotus monster, of course. A little. The soup is made from its petals. I risk my life to get these ingredients, only the best and freshest for my special customers.
No, I don't have steamed buns on the menu. Yes, this is my mostest serious voice. I don't like the way you're staring at me.
Again, this voice actress is... she's so good. Okay, yeah, we need to buy all the food because everything is a 20% increase for damage, which is kind of sad because there's some cool items. Okay, can we optimize this? No, I also really want this and I really want this, but if I buy one of those, I can't afford the other. The question is, can we afford all three? We can. I think that's what we do. We waste a lot of restored HP, but hey, we get damage reduction increased by 10% for 2 rooms. Let's buy. We get light and heavy attack damage increased by 15%. for 2 rooms and reduces the cooldown of an ink relic skill by 20% for 2 rooms. But this is not what this is about. This is about we have 3 food, and here it tells now we have a 60% increase on light attack damage. And we can look up all the stats in this menu. And I think on my last run I had like light attack damage plus 380% and heavy attack damage plus 460%. And both were counted thanks to an item, both were having an effect on both of all my attacks, which was insane. Can you tell I kind of like what this game offers you? So the snow giant, if I lose here I deserve such, because this guy is not hard. Well, I actually went into his attack. Gotta dodge that shockwave there. So this fills up. I very much like that the game also is just very clear with when enemies do their attacks. You need to pay attention, and lots of things can happen here, which might get overwhelming. And I take actually that I take so much damage is also slightly embarrassing, not gonna lie. Dodge through this. Even with a 60% increase, I still feel like my light attack is not strong enough. Oh god! What? No, what's going on? I got way too much damage in this fight. That's fine. We heal up now anyway. 50% coins. We get also a dumpling, which is Momo's favorite food. You can feed it in Pet's Playground. We gotta feed him a lot of dumplings. He grows bigger and gets a slight, very slight stat increase per level. So this is a medal relic. Ooh, that's maybe my favorite. Crit rate plus 5%. For each ink pet, well, crit damage plus 3%. Well, we only have 1 ink pet right now. Ink pets inherit 50% of your crit rate and crit damage bonuses. When a light or heavy attack or ink pet attack crits, there's a 30% chance to summon an ink pet lasting 6 seconds. So that gives us more ink pets, which means we have more ink pets on the field, which gives us more crit damage as well. Also, Featherlight Sword up to 3 maxes at the same time. This gives us the skill Blade Storm Song. Summon a resonant sword array for 3 seconds. Each second deals 40 ink relic damage to enemies. Enemies inside the array take crit rate plus 10%, crit damage plus 30%. Afterwards, each ink pet on the field. I think I'm just gonna take this, because now that we go light attacks, we of course attack faster and have more chance to crit. So there's a combo with that as well. But we don't have shield anymore, which might make the Radiant Parasol kinda worthless. Well, let's see how this run goes. But now we have Acute Momo. Gains marks when dealing damage, excluding Storm Slash, up to 6 stacks. Upon reaching 6 stacks, it consumes them and casts a Storm Slash on the nearest enemy, dealing 62 bonus damage. After every 10 damage instances, its damage modifier increases by 2%, up to 15 stack. Keen Steel Rampage is your normal cooldown attack. The ink pet dashes at high speed, striking enemies within a medium area 6 times, each hit dealing 22 damage. And your ultimate, which we can trigger by pressing B on the controller, Swift Edge. The ink pet transforms into a living blade and streaks across the battlefield at high speed, striking enemies across the entire map with 10 consecutive slashes, each dealing 157 damage. That sounds pretty strong. And of course we have sorry, gonna just check. In pets inherits 50% of your crit rate and crit damage bonus. That's what we need to keep in mind. Currently we have crit damage of 158% and we already have a crit rate of 10.5%. New elixir. Crit damage plus 8%. Ink relic skill damage by 5% and increase the drop rate of epic or higher cures. I think I'll still pick this. And we have the Agony Spike. Light attack crit rate plus 10%. Beautiful. When a light attack crits, gain crit damage plus 0.5%. Stacks up to 20 times. That lasts 3 seconds. Yeah, it seems like we go crit after all. So much for expose effects and such. Sorry. The game decided it's crit again.
Dress like soldiers. Okay then.
There's my 2 swords, which also count as ink pads right now. I still think the heavy attack is best. But this is gonna change eventually, right? Well, I could have totally dodged that
Well
attack.
now, those are moves I haven't seen before.
Also, Movo now has this B special ability because both of our ink relics are rare. So if they are both rare, he gets strong as well, and so on. This is water, common, status effect damage, cool, but we don't really have much status effects, so we're gonna decompose this. Sometimes there's also healing in these barrels that we can destroy. Oh, a blood boost elixir. This is the first time I see this. Maximum HP plus 1.5% permanently. Nice. Yeah, pick this up. Thank you. So, silver chest for a substantial amount of silver coins or elixir. I honestly really like elixirs. Even though maybe I do want money because we have to buy the food every time. Need to keep that in mind. Elixir, curse effects. Well, we do have exposed a little bit, but I think the focus on that is gone. Yeah, light attack damage by 6%. Yes, please. Thank you. Oh, you. Hello.
Are you looking to trade some silver coins for ink stones? Apologies. Goda and I have an arrangement where I can't hand them out directly. You'll have to trade silver coins for them. You understand.
50%, which is 293 silver coins for 50 inkstones. Nope. Inkstones are not bad. We can use them to upgrade our relics or later buy elixirs. But I want the money for food. Oh, God. God, we still don't really deal that much damage, I'll be honest with you guys. We should already, like, melt these guys at this point, and we don't. Which is slightly worrisome. Oh, gosh. Gosh, this takes way too long, yeah. Oh no, we need more damage. We really do. Am I actually fine with my 2 relics right now? Courier damage. I mean, it gives us a higher courier drop chance, right? And again, if we use this ability, this damage chance to trigger courier effects. We need more courier effects that have the ability to trigger. Whole damage bonus plus 2% permanently. Oh, wow. I clearly bought something that I gained these buffs now. I did. Oh, Valley of Heavenly Tribulation. So these are actually very challenging rooms, but also give us better reward. We need to just survive. Okay. For 30 seconds.
Careful there.
As you can tell, there's lots of stuff coming at us right now. Usually movement speed increases very good on this, which we don't have, by the way. You know what? I'm gonna activate Momo as well. Getting rid of the enemies. We just gotta survive a little bit longer. Oh, good. Ooh, yep. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. Beautiful.
Simple work.
Money. Water, heavy attack damage. Well, I don't go heavy attack on this run. Let's go Curio. Restore 10 HP when entering room is actually pretty decent. Silver coin drop rate plus 10%. I mean, we are still somewhat early in the run, but... Or ink pad basic attack speed plus 15%. Obtain a fast attacking ink pad. Fluffy snowball Momo. Interesting. No, that just sounds fun. Let's go with that. Oh, we have 2 ink pads. Nice! That means, yeah, our crit damage is now plus 6% because we have 2 ink pads. Yeah, that's good. We have a little bit of synergy with more. Also, we could increase the impact damage by 10% or increases all damage bonus by 4%. I think all 4% is pretty decent. As especially at the end of a run, you have so many different instances of damage, usually, even if you specialize in one. Just increasing everything is never a bad idea. So we could talk to you again. Just for the sake of flow, I'm gonna skip this a little bit. And
This
we're gonna
moment to-
upgrade our resonance sorting, I think, for
Press
crit
it.
rate. There we go. Some more crit chance. Your ink pads inherit 70% of your modifiers. That's good. When an ink pad attacks critically hits, there's a 40% chance to summon another ink pad now. And the stats of the ability also get upgraded. Nice. Beautiful. Juicy jellies.
I've just
We have to buy probably all three again to buff our light effect. Just let's have a look. So we need like 400, almost 500. Oops. Oh no, that was bad that I triggered this. Bonus damage 12%, maximum HP 7%, all damage bonus 8%, and all damage by multiplier 1.2 when your HP is full. Actually, I'm happy that none of those are that interesting. Makes it easier to borrow the food. Okay, damage reduction 10%, but of course, damage reduction 10%. Next to rooms, light and heavy attack damage increased by 15. But again, the most important thing is this. Now, our light attack deals plus 120% damage. Nice. They still buy some of those? Yeah, they are kind of cheap. But this one, all damage 8. All damage 8%. I think that's not too shabby to have. So if we now look at our stats again, just light attack damage increased by 152% already. Nice. Can you believe someone tried to pawn off a piece of fake gold on me? What? Gold is kind of cool. Anyway, boss time.
Wayfarer.
General Gore. Speak quickly, Trespasser. Who are you that so foolishly seeks an audience with the General? My name is Red, and I'm far from being a fool. A fitting name, for that is what I, General Gore, shall paint my quarters with the blood that is spilled this day. My, aren't you the overconfident one?
Try not to die too quickly.
He is actually kind of strong. And our build isn't that strong so far, so let's hope this we have a chance. Also, I already unlocked a new character that is essentially based on him. Yep, second phase.
I will not disappoint you, father.
Father? Who's his father? Not his general? Dodge, dodge, dodge. Nice. Okay, that actually went pretty sweet. Defeat is not possible. Oh, lots of stuff. Nice. Restore Jade Ink, also in between one currency. We get something new for our main skills, that's important. Rousing Drums, when a heavy attack hits an ink pad, that's what we had earlier, but we don't go heavy attack. When you cast an ink relic skill, heavy attack damage plus 20% and attack range, again we don't go heavy attack. Each enemy hit by the final strike of a light attack accelerates the cooldown of all your... Okay, that's okay. It is for light attack after all. Vajara Chime, oh no! Heavy attack damage plus 15%. Upon entering a room, gain a buff. Your next heavy attack hit triggers a shockwave that deals 30% of that hit's damage as bonus damage. Well, we're gonna pick it because it's free, but it doesn't help us that much. Okay, permanently increase heavy attack damage. No, thank you. Permanently reduce the cooldown of ink relic skills by 5%, or all damage bonus plus 8%, and ink pad damage bonus plus 15%. Yes, of course, that. Can I also look? No, we can't check our new pad that we gained here, right? This Momo. Ah, would have loved to look what Fluffy Snowball Momo can do. But hey. Can also look here at this cool room. Or we just go to the next area. Chapter 2. And we want to go all the way to Chapter 5. Because there's at least for this time, the final
Not
boss.
sure what I'm to make of
Pretty sure there's still a few secrets and secret bosses that I also need to unlock. Oh, no, I don't want to change anything. Sorry, I still have my good things, right? Yeah. So, this is for decompose. Oh, wait, look at this. Luckily, the game tells you, oh, there's still a pickup that you missed in this room. Money, but again, free item is free item. That's guaranteed, at least. Crit rate plus 30%, crit damage plus 10%, that's good. Crit rate plus 30%, all damage has a 5% chance to inflict bleeding. And bleeding, when an enemy takes non-status effect damage from the player, it takes an additional 6 damage. Bleeding damage can crit, by the way. It stacks up to 10 times and lasts 3 seconds. Or the prayer hairpin. Curse effects plus 10%, and attributes gained from buff effects plus 10%. That's kind of neat, but we only have a little bit of expose, and we don't really have any cool buffs, I think. So, crit rate and crit damage, or let's try to go with a little bit of bleeding. Crit rate plus 3%. What's our base crit damage? 161, and crit rate is 15.5%. Let's hope we can get this up. And let's go with a very heavy challenge again. We gotta guard the lighthouse. I'm actually not sure if we have enough damage output for this. Well, we're gonna find that out. Come on, Momo. There we go. Good job.
Appears the inn is safe.
Money, elixir, maximum HP 3%, all damage bonus by 4. Let's go all damage bonus. I'm just gonna decompose this and curio. Silver coin drop rate plus 10%. When an ink pad deals damage, there's a 10% chance to apply Golden Touch. And Golden Touch reduces movement speed by 30% for 4 seconds. And if that enemy dies while that debuff is applied, it drops silver coins. That's okay, this could be decent. Restore 10 HP when entering a room is also always pretty good. Parasite bug. Ooh, ink pad damage bonus plus 15%. When an enemy dies, summon an ink pad insect. It rapidly charges towards enemies to perform basic attacks for 5 seconds. Actually, let's try this. We have this kind of passive many ink pads going on, right? Because again, the more we have, the more crit damage we deal. Also, afterwards, each ink pad on the field fires a sword wave at the nearest enemy. This should technically also work with these insects, right? If we use the Blade Storm Song, the way it's worded, which is pretty cool. Hey, buddy. Ah, perfect timing. Golders merchants insisted I take this called a treasure of the world meant to offset their bill. It's useless to the inn, but you are far more learned than I. Perhaps it may serve you. Gain a primal ink with special powers, but with a price. Maximum HP minus 25%. And yeah, this is what I did last time. These primordial special powers are super strong. I'm gonna cancel this right now, because I feel like we have a decent build going on. But again, last time I just had one of those, and if you have one, you can only have one. Aha, perfect wording. And yeah, that was the light and heavy attack applies to the other one, and it was so strong. But let's not do it this time. That's for you guys to discover. Oh, look at this. All our pets. Beautiful.
Your skull.
Yep, let's go. Pet damage bonus. Sure. Hello? Miss Yan. Oh, hero, quickly tell me who's prettier, Miss Grace or myself? What you out this way? Oh, you know how it is. Miss Grace asked if I would replicate some ink gems for her research. But more importantly, I'm far more fetching than she is, aren't I? You can be honest. Again, with a never-ending prattling, this mirror spirit has got to go.
May your ink never run dry.
We can't upgrade any of our current inks. That's okay. Anybody? Again,
Why
if I
not
play this
give it a
privately, I
chance?
read all of this, but right
After
now...
all, no better investment than in oneself.
Ooh, you and your ink pad gain crit damage plus 15%. I like. When you or your ink pad critically hit, you and your ink pad gain crit rate plus 1%. Stacks up to 5 times. Last 2 seconds. Crit rate, crit damage, also good. Ah, but we need the food, right?
I'll be.
Ah, I need more money. Maybe I should have picked more of the money things, because again, I'm gonna buy all of these 3 just to get the 60% damage increase on light attacks. So now I can't buy this one, which is kind of sad, but hey, still crit rate plus 3 and crit damage plus 10. Still decent. Just to check. Light attack damage 197% now. So normal attack deals 118 damage. That's okay. Gridis, Malix, Deludis. Oh god. Okay, I see how you work. And I do this horribly right now. Okay, yeah, I don't... Oh god, this is not looking good. Okay, he doesn't have a second phase though. Okay, that was actually pretty fine. Nice. Elixir, ink pad damage. Ooh, increase the drop rate of epic or higher cures by 6%. And silver coin bonus. You know what? I'll take it. What do we have here? Salt drinking chalice. When an enemy dies, light and heavy attack speed plus 5%, and light and heavy attack range plus 5%. Stacking up to 3 times. Yeah, nice. Ooh, purgatory ink. Sounds cool. Bonus damage, bonus crit rate. When dealing bonus damage, there's a 70% chance to perform Purgatory Assault. Ooh, I think I had this early on as well. That was super powerful, actually. Maybe it's time to get rid of the right one. Because we don't really have that many things that deal Kuyo damage, I think. I'd rather have... Oh, wait, definitely not this one, sorry. Bonus damage, bonus crit rate, when dealing bonus damage. We need ways to deal bonus damage, but still. We have the ability Unleash the Power of Purgatory for 4 seconds. Each second generate 2 fire orbs around you. And that spawns near enemies first. Fire orbs explode after 2 seconds, dealing 145 ink, relic, and bonus damage. The fire orbs can be detonated early with light heavy attacks. So this already ability deals bonus damage, which triggers its own passive effect, which is good. Detonating a fire orb early grants plus 1% bonus crit rate. Stacking up to 10 times. Okay, yeah, let's try this. So we have this now. Just to make sure, yeah, you're the courier damaged one. We have a new pet, Thundery Momo. Has a 15% chance to cast Chained Lightning when performing a basic attack, dealing 52 bonus damage per bolt. Additionally, hitting enemies with Chained Lightning has a 30% chance to immediately reset the cooldown of this pet's active ability. And his passive or first cooldown is Thunder Blitz. Enshroud itself in lightning and dash forward and back twice. Each dash dealing 47 damage, and each dash is guaranteed to trigger Chain Lightning. Also, his final ability is Thunderform. The Inkpad enters the Thunderform state for 10 seconds. It rapidly circles the player, dealing 331 damage to enemies in contacts, and casts Chain Lightning. Along its route that deals double bonus damage. Oh, nice! So he triggers bonus damage, which also triggers the passive effect of Purgatory Ink, which is a guaranteed 212 bonus damage. Okay, I have a good feeling about this, guys. You curious, or should we go money again? It's hard to tell because we need... We still don't deal all that much damage though. Dang it, what's this? Crit rate plus 1%. Nice, thank you. Burning damage plus 10. We don't have burning. Light attack damage plus 12. Each time an Invoke Relic is upgraded, randomly obtain 1 common rare courier. No, I'll take light damage plus 12%. That works. Nice. Let's go with a harder room for better loot.
Appears you all have a desire to die today.
Oh, that was the room already. Nice.
That was showing me your best, if you say so.
Let's sell this. Courier inkpad damage bonus plus 20. Real realm trading boots. Whenever you begin or end a dash while standing within an array, the array releases magic waves in all directions, dealing 6/3 array bonus damage. First off, this deals bonus damage. That's nice. Dashing buffs are always good because we dash all the time. And as far as I know, array, again, a mysterious field summoned on the ground. Players or enemies inside it are continuously affected. Damage from arrays does not cause stagger. I think arrays are also from the enemy. And as you can tell, enemies spawn a lot of arrays. So that's probably good. Heavy attack damage, yeah, we don't care about this. So let's go with those. Also new elixir, 3 light attack damage, let's go. Oh, hello. What do you offer? We pay 70% of our current HP, but we gain a legendary elixir. I feel pretty confident. Let's buy this. So there's, Azure Dragon Elixir, light attack damage plus 30%. Your light attack damage proc chance is increased by 50%. All your avatars damage plus 10%. Heavy attack damage plus 30. All clones avatars plus 20%. Yeah, some effects also spawn a clone. Have seen a few, have never picked one yet. Expose effect plus 12%. When enemies spawn, inflict 3 stacks of weaken to them. Ooh. I like how it doesn't tell us what weaken is, though. Yeah, we go with light attack damage plus 30% and more damage in general. That sounds pretty good.
That one wasn't half bad. It wasn't half good either.
I'm sure I'll get the hang of it once I finish off this drink.
I would actually laugh if she would play a little bit of music. Okay, elixir. Money. Money is still good because we buy the food. Elixir is always good. I have a feeling I want money right now. I don't know. Let's go with my guts. That went pretty well. 175 money. That's basically a common item. Also 3 times food. Almost.
Was that temple bells?
Oh, so much healing spawn. That's good for us. Beautiful. Also this damage reduction 1.5 seconds. Yeah, for free. Percent. Let's break this off. Oh, nice healing. Much appreciated. What is this? Inkpad damage bonus 5%. Cool. Oh, look at this. Good healing. All damage bonus. Damn. Okay, we're back to 141 life. I also have some roguelite upgrades that we gain 6 HP for every new room as well, which is nice. Love you, but I want all the food, because that's again plus 60% damage. Can I upgrade? We can upgrade the Purgatory Ink. Or we wait and upgrade the other one even to its fullness next time. But you never know how strong this stuff is going to happen. And we get... Ooh, when an enemy appears, a flame wave is launched towards that enemy, dealing 544 bonus damage. I think I like all of this. Yeah, let's get this upgrade. I have a feeling
Of ink blessings.
this relic is doing a lot of heavy lifting right now. Like every time we deal bonus damage, that thing triggers and deals damage as well.
Like any other fella, I have modest goals.
When an inkpad deals damage, there's a 10% chance to apply Golden Touch and Silver Coin Drop Rate.
Fortune along the way.
Would love to have this, can't afford. Inkpad Common Skill cooldown minus 20%. Inkpad Crit Rate plus 10%. Inkpad Crit Damage. I think we have stuff going on with that, right? Does something happen if our inkpads crit? You know what? I'll just take this. Because we already have this passive build going on as well, right? a few ink pads. Also higher crit stats. Monk Jin. We can also get a female character version of this guy to unlock and play. The end of the Fox clan is one place. It holds no sway. There would be no need to battle through these ruins should you choose to remain there. I would much rather destroy it to provide a truly free world. Do you believe such a place could exist? We'll soon find out, won't we? Red is actually badass. I like her. I think I triggered my stuff too early because I think he has a second phase. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have activated everything. But yeah, we deal a good amount of damage. Just look at this. Ah. Oh yes! Nice. Is there no one that will absolve me of my sins? Yeah, I actually like this boss enemy as well, because even though 1-2 instances I met him before, the other characters mention him as well, and this Monk Jin doesn't necessarily seem like a bad person, so, but yeah, we have to fight him anyway. So, light attack please. Upon entering a room, your light and heavy attacks damage is multiplied by 2 for 8 seconds. Casting swift heavy attack runs a buff. Sorry, we don't... Oh, but there's also... It kind of buffs light attack speed, but no. Light attacks become a 2-hit forward rapid speed. Yes, that's so good. That's already 2 guaranteed attacks. We have better range. Love this. Ooh, this is a legendary one. Ink Pad's crit damage plus 20%. Your Ink Pad has a 25% chance to cast legendary sword energy on crits, dealing 43 bonus damage, and bonus damage triggers our passive ability from Purgatory Ink. Okay, I have a good feeling about this run, guys. It might be that Purgatory Ink is just broken. Brokenly strong, I don't know. Let's go Courier this time. Let's try to get even more instances, maybe to deal bonus damage. Look at these, all these tiny insects there. That was a lot of enemies, not gonna lie. When you pass through a literary inquisition, gain 100 silver coins. After each chapter, gain an additional 50. That sounds... literary inquisition. Face powerful elites, enemies for rare rewards. Ah, that's these stronger things. I think this is pretty decent early on, but nah, I don't want this right now. Crane Crest Jade Charm, ENG. Poison damage plus 15%. When an ink relic skill deals damage, there's a 15% chance to apply poison. The enemy takes 13 damage per second, stacks up to 10 times and lasts 3 seconds. Oh yeah, we're gonna take this one. Rakshasa Ring, crit damage plus 15%. For each status effect or curse an enemy has, your crit rate against that enemy increases by 2%. Already, just for the crit damage, so it's already pretty decent.
Like it's been in disrepair for ages.
But I think we have also one relic that has a good chance to apply bleed, right? So, there's that.
Well now.
Yes.
Those are moves I haven't seen before.
Ink Pad duration plus 25%. For each ink pad you have, you and all ink pads gain plus 1 crit rate, up to 10%. Ooh. Again, 10 HP per room. This is not a bad thing. This is pretty good. Bonus damage plus 12%. Also nice. We have lots of things that have bonus damage. But let's go. Higher rarity. Crit rate. I'm gonna sell you. Crit damage 8%. Increase maximum HP 3. Increase the drop rate. I don't think I want to increase the drop rate anymore. I'll go crit damage 8%. That's decent. Let's go next room. Money or Warriors. I might value a silver room more than an elixir room right now. I still think I prefer curios, aka items. Ink relic skill damage. Shield gain plus 10%. Every 10 seconds gain 10 points of shield. That lasts 6 seconds. Ooh. Damage dealt to enemies with full HP is multiplied by, well, it's 50%. 1.5. I think actually I want this. Because this is a guaranteed trigger for this one relic that we couldn't get gone right now, right? The Radiant Parasol. Every time you gain 10 shields, all effects that trigger when you're injured or dodge are activated. We have at least one curio that triggers when we dodge, which was, I think, this one, right? Whenever you begin or enter dash. Dash is not dodge. Hard to tell if this works. I think I'll take this anyway. Because enemies only get crazier, and this is the occasional 10 damage that we just are guaranteed not to take. I think that's pretty decent.
Well, don't you just look all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed?
Not for most of my life.
Touchy! Why don't you skip along with that attitude to someone else who might care? It has no place here near my master grace. Ew! Take that thing you've got trailing beside you, too!
Come on, Momo. Not enough room for all of us here with this thing's ego.
Huh! Takes one to know one, your high and mighty hero-ness. Step back, riffraff! No one approaches my master without my say-so!
Again, please have all the dialogue in this game be voiced. It adds so much.
Trade with a bit of your blood, but try not to be greedy about it.
Consume 20 HP to get an elixir. This required HP increases with each attempt. Yeah, that's fine. Free elixir. Ink relic skill damage, 5%. Maximum HP. You know what? I'll take the 3% maximum HP. We could also reroll. I'll pay 30 HP right now for a new elixir. Ooh, drop rates of epic or higher increase by 6%. You know what? I'll take this one. We pay 40 HP now. I'm fine with that as well. Curse effect, no. Damage reduction, 3. Status effect damage increased by 15%. Permanent status effect trigger chance plus 10. It does go to bleed. I'll take it. I think it has an overall positive effect. Curse effect, no. Increase all damage by 4. Yeah, let's go with this. You know what? I'll do it one more time again. Let's pay 60 HP. Crit damage 8. Permanently increase bonus damage by 5. I think bonus damage by 5 is actually pretty decent for our build. Do I pay 70? I think that would be too greedy. Let's not get too greedy. We got a bunch of free elixirs thanks to this guy already. Look at all the insects we have. That's awesome. I'm gonna sell this one. 30 crystals. Nice. Okay, we are here. Before we look at the items, can I like how the characters also talk with each other. Okay, we can't buy an upgrade yet.
For me.
I'm running out of room in my recipe books. That and the lifting them from place to place is really killer on my wrist.
We have so many damage instants, I can't even tell what our base light attack damage is. But that's a good thing. Reduces ink relic skill tool down by 30% for 2 rooms. Gain a shield equal to the amount of HP lost. Lasting for 2 rooms. Oh, this doesn't even restore HP. Interesting. Light and heavy attacks damage increased by 15. Yeah, okay. Of course we buy this first. So we have 230 shield right now. We buy all of this for the 60% damage increase. I have 33 gold coins. Okay. I'm not going to look at... no, don't look at the items. I'm just going to regret it. Okay, in the next room, we're actually not at full HP. Interesting. Even and Mason, the Grove Guardians. Hey, guys. Let's just activate everything. Oh, yes. We absolutely melt these guys. status effect. Maximum HP increased by 10. Maximum, you know, I'll take a little bit more survivability. I think isn't that bad. We still have, I think, one relic that gives us guaranteed 1% shield to our maximum HP, right? Per room. So that makes a maximum HP increase also just overall a little bit better. Remember when I was worried about our damage output?
My blade needs sharpening.
I almost don't remember anymore. Chance for epic or higher ink relics crit to appear plus 20%. Crit rate plus 5%. When damage crits, there's a 20% chance to apply bleeding. Ooh. Also, this is also good. When a dash ends, lightning strikes 3 random nearby enemies, dealing 351 bonus damage. Oh, both of these are so good. Oh. I'll take this, because this is essentially 1,000 damage. It's hard.
Skull should do the trick.
Both of those were absolutely amazing. Oh, hello. Spends 50 silver coins to get today's... Yes! Restores 40% HP. Plus 8% maximum health. All damage bonus, damage reduction, crit rate, crit damage. Minus skill down. More silver coins and X stones lasting for 2 rounds. I mean, this is amazing.
Bye-bye, T.
I love you. But again, it is also plus 20% light attack damage. I'm so happy that we picked that pretty much at the beginning. Oh, this guy is strong. Wow. Ah, he dead. Never mind. These exploring things. Money. Get rid of you, Curio. You and your ink pad gain crit damage plus 15%. Ooh, when you or your ink pad critically hit, you and your ink pad gain crit rate plus... Oh, that's the item we couldn't buy earlier. Yeah, let's get this now. Nice. The Ink Spirit Axe. Increase status effect damage. We could also reroll, by the way. I still have 5. Don't increase all damage bonus. But again, the options so far have always been decent. Yeah, Curio instead of Elixir, please. Go, my pets! Oh man, it's so much fun to just melt them. Bonus damage plus 5% is good for us. Ink pad damage bonus plus 20% is good for us. When light attacks and ink relic skills deal damage, there's a 5% chance to trigger a slash, which deals bonus damage. And this chance is double. Yeah, okay, we have to go with that. Also, higher rarity. Ooh, all damage 22%. Nice. Man. Let's go. Next room. I have a very good feeling about this run. The enemies can't even spawn fast enough because we melt them this fast. Let's just get rid of this. Next room, please. And we are already at the shop. Sorry, I have to buy everything, of course.
Really hard to stop my
We're out of money, but plus 60% attack. Oh, don't look at the cool items.
Mentally tracking a veggie's...
Oh man, she was actually talking, sorry. I'm so focused right now. I like both. Let's have a look. I mean, this with the extra crit. It's hard to tell. I'll just get this. Both of our rakes are pretty awesome. Look at this. 20%, dealing 151 bonus damage. Our sword just chilling there from one of our abilities. Okay, let's go. Next boss. Do we get a cutscene? We do. Yay! The Peony Demon. Key. In spring, we admire the flowers. In autumn, we watch the moon. In summer, we listen to cicadas In winter, we watch the snow quietly blanket the world. Dots. How could you have forgotten such precious memories?
Spring has come.
Do I just have that so permanently? Maybe. At some point you have so many abilities and things you just accept it and hope, I should have gotten stronger. At least that's how it is for me.
How fragrant a scent flowers have.
There we go, first phase. Easy.
This sickness that toys with my mind. Once love, now madness.
And we won. We are slightly overpowered, I feel. Money. Pet food, heal, elixir, curse effect, permanently increase bonus damage by 5. I'll go with the bonus damage. And rousing drums. The game really wants to give us rousing drums, but not on this run. Heavy attack, nope. Whenever you cast an ink relic skill, heavy attack damage. You know what? I'm gonna reroll. All of these are just on heavy attack. Heavy attack damage. Are you kidding me? This is also heavy attack and gains. Are you kidding me? All of these are heavy attack? Heavy attack damage and range. Using a mixed channel heavy attack. Well, that is slightly disappointing. I'm gonna go with this. At least higher. Ooh, that's pretty good higher range. Chapter 4. Let's go. Valley of Tribulations.
Careful
What do we do?
there.
Dodge. Okay.
It's dangerous.
Again, focus on survival, so I don't necessarily need to defeat these enemies. Oh god, that's lots of stuff there. Six seconds. I think we got this. 3, 2, 1. Nice.
Simple work.
Upon entering a room, if your HP is below 50%, your ink pad goes berserk in that room. All damage bonus plus 30%, crit rate plus 50%, and common skill cooldown cap minus 20%. Sounds like this is only for the pet. These two are even of epic rarity. Venom Lord Plume. Poison stack limit plus 3. When an enemy afflicted with poison dies, it launches a poison ring that deals 406 poison bonus damage and applies 5 stacks of poison. Crit damage plus 100%, but crit rate minus 15%. Ew. Currently, crit rate is only 25.5. That's actually not that much. Thing is, we do have one item that deals poison when we crit or something like that, right? Let's have a look. Crit rate, crit, heavy attack. Or don't we? I thought we had. Expose. When does this happen again? When an enemy deals damage to you, they get that automatically. I thought I had a poison thing, at least one. We do have this for 5%. All damage has 5% to inflict bleeding. Maybe we do have the poison in here somewhere and I just don't see it. Or that was one of the choices offered earlier and I just didn't pick it. That might very well be the case. Do we reroll this? If I had the poison thing, I would have picked this. I think crit rate minus 15% is too punishing. And this is cool, but I don't want to enter a room with with less than 50% HP. And the chance that we do is also very low, because we have a high incentive to always buy the healing food, right? So reroll, actually. Interesting. Inkstones gain plus 15%. We get more chances at the store. Crit rate plus 5%. When damage crits, there's 20% chance to apply bleeding. Upon entering a room, crit rate plus 20% for 10 seconds. Also good. Let's take this now. More crit rate and more bleeding. I like. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, almost forgot the elixir. Increase crit rate by 2%. You know what? I'll pick this, yes. So currently, crit rate is now at 32.5%. Nice. Hey, buddy.
Welcome back, dearest customer. Always lovely to see you again. Allow me to show you my finest treasures. The price is in accordance with their worth, and they are worth every coin.
Again, please, I want all of you guys to just... I would love the voice actors in this game a lot. Consume 70% of current health for a legendary coin. Yeah.
You're certainly welcome here. When you have coin to spend...
We have sunglasses. Put on the sunglasses to reveal things normally hidden from sight. What? Also, every 10 seconds summon 2 wandering enemies. Lost Ink Wanderers, treated as elite units. Up to 4 may exist at once. When an enemy dies, it triggers an ink burst, dealing 1,000 bonus damage. Elite and boss enemies explode with greater force. So we... Well, first off, every time we defeat an enemy for the bonus damage is awesome. But we also get... Is that a debuff? Like, it sounds like, yeah, it says wandering enemies, right? Every 10 seconds. Also when we are in... Well, let's find out. But clearly, put on sunglasses to reveal things normally hidden from sight. Interesting. So, that seems to be somewhere secrets in this game. That the game wants us to find with the sunglasses, I assume. How do I see them, then? Can I talk to you again? No. Does the character have the sunglasses on? No. That would have been awesome. Okay, at least if we clear the room. I think I'd go with the silver chest now. I have a feeling I want money. Well... $492, nice. Look at all our pets, love this. All the healing. Oh man, I don't know. I never had the sunglasses before. Is there a secret that we need to find or multiple? Do I need to pay attention now? I still want to break stuff because I want more healing, by the way. 107 life is not that good. Dang. No item, please. Let's hope it's obvious when the sunglasses do their positive effect. I actually wonder if we spawn these extra enemies. We just delete everything so fast that it's kind of hard to tell.
Let's see what you're made of.
After clearing a boss room and additional dish drops. I mean, we unfortunately have only like one more boss room. But still, that would be a guaranteed 20% light attack damage. Damage reduction plus 5%. T... What? T? I think that's a typo. Slightly extends invulnerability duration after becoming injured. For each ink pad. Ooh, all damage bonus for you and all ink pads plus 10%. Up to 70. It's already 70 because apparently right now we have... Yeah, let's get that. Look at all our pads. Game, please. Please drop some healing items. No? Well, as long as we make it to the shop and buy a lot of food, that should be fine. But this is here. I appreciate it. Man, look at this. Our ink pads already delete all the enemies. I love this so much.
Step aside.
Let's destroy this. But maybe we need the sunglasses for the final boss and then we see something hidden. I have no idea. I can't upgrade this, unfortunately. A bit of tea, hey.
Until we meet again.
Love you, Grace. Ah, no voice line.
Quality speaks for itself.
Okay,
Nothing that...
Okay, ooh, things really get more expensive, right? Increase all damage bonus by 30%. Skill down. Oh, that wasn't even healing, dang it. 40% is good. Maximum health, all the stats, and this again as well. Can I buy something? Not this. Inkstones, no. This would have been nice as well. Again, rotating emerald orbs that deal light and bonus damage. Because these things are permanent and trigger our... Oh, that would have been amazing for a build. Maybe I should have looked at this and bought this instead of food. We need 70 gold, which we don't have. Bonus damage plus 50%. When burning explosion deals damage, all your ink relic skills are accelerated. Ah, we can't afford. Anyway, I think burning explosion is if we have lots of like burning stacks on enemy. Emperor Puppet. Yeah, this is... Considering that this is a chapter 4 boss, this is, to me at least, one of the easiest, if not the easiest. Like, we had this one ape general early on, right? That was even like in chapter... Wasn't it in chapter 1 or chapter 2? And that is so far the hardest boss that I've encountered. Maybe besides some of the late game things, but especially given how early he appears. And considering how late this one appears, I'm always a little bit surprised. Because we don't deal damage to this guy, we just deal damage to all these common enemies, while he does the occasional AoE attack. This is essentially just arena with, you know... There we go, easy. Heal, bun, money. Oh, wait. Don't change the good things. Yeah, that's still a purgatory ink, right? Yeah. Cooldown of ink relic, crit damage 8, ink pet damage. I'll take actually ink pet damage bonus plus 10 this time. Nothing else. Let's go. I mean, we have the sunglasses. Also, so far, I didn't really notice the 2 elite enemies we apparently spawn with the sunglasses. If that actually happens, we're so strong that it really doesn't matter. Okay, Curio. Oh, you actually managed to hit me. Oh, because I have to get you before we can damage that. Interesting. Damage reduction plus 5%. When you are injured, unleash a shadow attack on that enemy, dealing 1,000 bonus damage. If your HP is below 50%, this shadow attack becomes stronger. All damage has a 5% chance to apply burning. And when we have a stack of burning, we get burning explosion. Nice. Silver coin drop. Plus 10%. This doesn't really matter much more. When an impact deals damage, there's a 10% chance to apply gold touch. Nice, but yeah. Damage reduction, and just every time we actually do get hit, guaranteed 1,000 damage and bonus damage, which triggers our purgatory ink. Pretty cool. Okay, I don't need to look around for more items because we're at full life. I have a feeling money instead of elixir. Definitely item before elixir. Hey guys. Don't mind me, just deleting you. Wait for this to end, and then we get the item. Upon picking this up, gain 300 silver, 20 inkstones, 20 foxblood is important because that's the in-between roguelite currency, so 20 is decent. Ink relics cooldown minus 50%. When you cast an ink relic skill, your ink pet's common skill cooldown is reduced by half a second. Ooh. Upon entering a room, if your HP is below, you know what? This is the strongest for this run. This is still good. But you know what? Let's get the 20 foxblood. And you could also argue that the 300 silver coins we get is almost 2 dishes. And dishes, of course, is pretty good for us as well. What happened there? Why did I get slowed down and take so much damage? Excuse me? I don't want to die. What's going on? Upon entering room, crit rate 20% for 10 seconds. And we have this legendary one, Chiyun's Tusk. Bleeding damage plus 30%. For each bleeding stack on an enemy, its received crit rate is plus 1% and received crit damage plus 1.5%. And every time I think we crit, or at least every time we deal damage, or 5% of the time we deal damage, we apply bleed. So that's pretty good. Twin Form Shears. When you perform a light attack, heavy attacks damage plus 50%. When you perform a heavy attack, light damage attack by plus 50%. Cool, but yeah, we go over this Chiyun's Tusk. That's pretty good for our build. Light attack damage 6%. Ink pet damage bonus plus 10 also. Oh. Pet? Pet. This guy is kind of cool. Oh, he doesn't have a voice this time again. That's some kind of, what you call it, ink pet. You know about them. Pretty brainless things on a good day. Never seen one shapeshift before, come to think. Momo. Yeah, Momo is with us from the beginning of the game, and all the characters are like, Momo is unique.
Luck sure is a fleeting friend.
Again, such a cool voice actor. Please have him for the dialogue. So I think, yeah, I think we... Oh no, now he talks. Sorry, I skipped this. We can pay money for rewards and the price increases. I'm gonna do it once. But after this, I think I'm just gonna stop.
Don't really matter none.
Oh, it's food.
The longer you
That's
play,
good.
the better chance you got to lose.
This gives us light attack damage. Next one costs 225 though now. Okay, one is okay, I guess.
Not bad at all.
Because it's either an item which is worth less. Ooh, legendary item. Ooh. This one is for ink pads. Bound Demon Puppet. For each ink pad you have, curse effects plus 2%. Yeah, okay. Whenever you apply a curse, the ink pad ultimate skill cooldown is reduced by half a second. Primordial ink. Ooh. The Imperium, you may speak with the inkstone lady and offer this and at least 2 rare inks to get one of the primordial inks. That's what I had last time. This is super duper mega powerful. At the start of dash, create a poison mist array at your feet that lasts 2 seconds and applies poison every second. Requires charging. Funnily enough, I mean, we still have, I'll take this one, because we have a lot of ink pads to get their ultimate skill, the ultimate skill maybe down. Next one costs 375. I think this is not worth it. Then again, it might be.
I know I'm something pretty to look at.
No.
But don't let it distract
This
ya.
was not worth it. Well, that was a gamble, right? We still have 1,000 coins. So definitely we can upgrade the Purgatory Ink. That's important. Dealing bonus damage accumulates energy. At 100 points, it summons Puratorv Descent, dealing 3,780 bonus damage to all enemies and permanently increase the bonus damage they take by 5%. Stackable up to 5 times. Yeah, Purgatory Ink, pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Oh yeah, I have one roguelike mechanic. When I upgrade both of my things to legendary, I get a free, at least rare or big item. The ink pad inherits 30% of the player's all damage bonus, crit rate, and movement speed. Nice. Makes our pets even stronger. You have him again. He always appears when we essentially have our legs all the way upgraded. So we have a way to spend these ink stones. So I can pay 10 now for an elixir and the price keeps increasing. Increase ink relic skill damage. I think we could reroll. I think I'll take the 3% HP. Sure. Now 20. Don't this, not this. Has status effect damage. Okay, sure. Now 30 ink stones. Oh, we don't have. We only have 20. Fair enough.
The accounts aren't adding up today. Better have a word with my staff.
Oh, that's pretty good. Ink pad damage and light attack damage has 5% chance to increase skill. I don't care much about this. Upon entering room, this is... The game really wants to give us this as well. Light attack damage plus 10%. Every 5 times your light attacks deal damage, unleash a powerful slash at the nearest enemy, dealing 830 light and bonus damage. I think I want this. even if I can't buy all 3 food items. Increase all damage bonus by 30%. Ink relic skill. But are we able? No, are we legitimately missing 3 coins to buy both? That might be this case right now, right? Yeah. No, it's a single gold coin. No, 1 coin. 1 silver coin. What a ripoff. Come on, we're best friends. You can't give me a 1 coin discount. Alright, girl. Let's go to... I think the Puppet Master. No, different. No, that is the Puppet Master. Or Dream Master. Puppet Illusionist. Who are you supposed to be anyway? I'm the one that's finally going to get rid of this realm of you. And you believe that's what will bring your existence meaning, do you? Consider perhaps this alternative. That this farce you call alive might just be another illusion? Killing you will be real enough for me.
It's showtime!
Again, great voice actor. Please have him for the dialogue. There's going to be a second wave. Oh, I still activate everything right now. Screw this. Let's just go. Where is he? Where is he? Could you please not deal damage to me, buddy? That's kind of unfair, you know? Okay, second phase.
Brings power! So much power!
What just happened? Oh no. Why do I take so much damage suddenly? Oh, dodge! That's fine, that's fine. I think it's fine. Go. Yeah, it is absolutely fine. But please don't unalive me. I'm too entertaining to die. Drop rate, light attack damage, 6%, ink pad damage bonus plus 10. Let's go with that. And 1 epic relic, bonus damage plus 20%, maximum stored dash charges plus 1. Ooh. I never had an extra dash charge. When you are injured or dash dodge an enemy attack, bonus damage plus 8%, stacking up to 10 times. That's pretty good as well. Crit rate plus 7%. When an ink relic skill critically hits, all ink relic skills are accelerated by 0.1 seconds. That's also very, very good. Bonus damage plus 20%. Oh man, I want the left and the right one both so much. Let's go. How is my crit rate right now? Only 33.5. So that would bump it up to 40 and would allow us to spam our skills even more. And this has an array for 3 seconds. It deals 155 damage, which is not much. But of course, enemies in the array take more crit rate and crit damage. But the most important thing, afterward, each ink pad on the field fires a sword wave, dealing 1097 damage. We can have up to like 7 pads or so, which we often have. So that's 7,000 guaranteed damage. The more we can spam this, the more we get the 7k damage in. And this, of course, unleash the power. Is this also considered bonus damage, which triggers the Purgatory Ink as well? Okay, as much as I love the star plucking hook, I think we go with 7% crit rate and skill. Crit skills reduce the cooldown. Can look at the 4 elemental animals here, and we can go to the current final boss. Do I actually get to unlock a secret because I have sunglasses? I hope so. I haven't seen any of the secrets with the sunglasses yet. I like how the game gives us 120 money. I don't think we can actually spend it.
You will bring chaos and destruction to this world, which I will not allow.
Okay, can we defeat him? Let's find out.
might of heaven.
First wave done, nice.
Trace back the causes. Reshape the universe.
Oh, okay. I took damage there for no real reason.
Your path is clear.
Oh god. Oh, this hurts. I think we have enough damage output to just win this. Yes, we do. Again, like, this is some of the things, like, I would have expected a few more sound effects there. Same with the voice acting. There is a little bit of, as polished and as amazing of so many parts of this games are, sometimes it's like the sound effect and the presentation, also with the cutscenes, where you just expect a little bit more polish. We have two legendary ones. Shinnok's Herbal Reliquary. Upon picking up this curium, based on the 2 ink relics you carry, 2 corresponding legendaries elixirs are dropped. Ooh. Heavenly Martial Pagoda. For every 10 shield you have, all damage bonus plus 5%. When you gain shield, unleash a shockwave that deals 600 bonus damage. Or Strategy Mine. Burning damage plus 20% when you cast an ink relic skill. That sounds cool, but we just go with 2 legendary ones. I'm not even sure if it matters. Depends if the sunglasses do something. Because, spoiler, last time I arrived at this place, I just ended the run. Let's see if we get a little bit further in. Bonus damage crit rate plus 7.5%. When dealing bonus damage, there's a 10% chance to cast a legendary fireball. Near damage enemies requires charge half a second. And we have Resonant Sword Elixir. Ink Pet's crit damage plus 20%. Your Ink Pet has a 25% chance to cast Legendary Sword Energy on crits, dealing 1100 bonus damage. Charge of 3 seconds. I like how we legitimately have like just these 3 Ink Pets permanently, right? Let's see what happens. I actually don't know.
I feel joy. So free.
In those days, I kept to the inn and lived a quiet life, taking on guard work now and then. The liveliest time was during the new year, with the hearth blazing and the scent of wine in the air. Everywhere, old friends laughed and talked. The next day brought a heavy snow, a promise of a bountiful year, and once more the coming of spring in the mortal world.
Order be damned. A fierce battle is what we need. Come on, Azure Dragon. Let the brawl begin.
Okay, you can tell this is the second run. If we look at this, like 2 times triggered. I think we have to trigger this ending so many times to get to the next phase of the endgame. I don't know. So the sunglasses, it seems like they didn't do anything. If we look at our damage stats, by the way, yeah, the Purgatory ink actually did the most. Even more than the Resonant Sword ink. Interesting. Looks like we get back to the hub. Or maybe nothing happens. Oh, there we go. Bloop. New feature and notifications. Divination chest unlocked. Prophetic insights. Curious of your choice. Visit Dr. Lau in Snowy Sanctuary to know more. Ah, more unlocks. Interesting. Now we can talk to the characters, make friends, buff our pet, buff our runs, unlock and play some of the, I don't know, 16 characters or so. There is quite a lot. And rinse and repeat. Yeah, I apparently did a full run with you guys. At least to this possibility. There's still so much content, which I love. I think my biggest critique really is this still needs some polish in the cutscenes, and especially with the voice acting and some of the sound effects, which is just very noticeable that there's something missing, because everything else is of such high polish and quality in the art style and so on, right? That these few moments where they apparently just forgot to implement some things really stick out like a sore thumb, so to speak. But I really enjoy this game. Triple thumbs up if you want to check this out for yourself. Link is as always down in the description. Please tell me what you think of this video. Please tell me what you think of this game. If you actually watched the whole video, truly thank you so much. You are amazing. You're a wonderful human being. I wish you all the best, and we see each other hopefully in the next video.